Hi everyone, I am Jodi and today we are going to be doing a training on Travefy. I've been using Travefy for 2 years and I cannot say enough good things about it. I think some people are hesitant to use it because of paying for it, but you will get that money back in the long run. A couple things I like to point out, and then I'm going to turn this over to Kathy Estes from Travefy to actually go over a demo with you and then answer any questions at the end. For me, quotes and itineraries, that's what I use them for. However, there's so much more. One of my favorite things is that you can incorporate Viator's optional tours into it. So almost every one I send out, every quote or every itinerary I send out, once I book somebody, they almost always book a tour with me because I put those optional tours in there. I love their credit card authorization form, their CRM, so I can keep the people's address, birth dates. I upload their passports, just everything in one place. Any notes, I'm a big note taker. So if I have any notes, just say you find out that it's they're going away over the son's 18th birthday, I will put a note in. Anything I can, I will put notes in. So I love that part of it, not just for quotes and itineraries. Also, one other thing is there are other companies out there like Travefy, and I have looked into another one that some people use. The reason I love Travefy is their customer service. Their support is amazing. And that to me is important. It's not just about the quotes and the itineraries. It's what if I have an issue? What if I have a question? Is it going to take them 3 days to get back? I contacted another company and they basically said, I have to contact the sales department. It's one person. He'd get back when he could. And they didn't even give me an answer. They gave me a runaround. I wanted an answer. I wanted a technical answer. I wanted to know how to do something. So that is one of the reasons I love Travefy so much. I will also be putting in the chat my referral link with Travefy. And Kathy, please correct me if I'm wrong. If they sign up with the referral link, they get either 10% off if they pay annually, that one annual amount, 10% off, or for if they sign up monthly, they get 10% off for the first 6 months, correct?
Yes, I believe that is correct. And everybody, okay. I'll let you finish. So go ahead.
No, but that's basically it. I will actually turn it over to you. That's my little spiel. I mean, I just cannot say enough good things about this. So Kathy, please, it is all yours.
Well, thank you, Jodi, so much for inviting me and Travefy here today so we could chat a little bit and show you a demo of everything Travefy has to offer. Just a little background. I actually have a travel background, not a tech background. I've been in the travel industry almost 40 years. Can't believe I'm saying that out loud. So like you, I've been with host agencies, started in a brick and mortar, went to travel school 85 years ago, all those things, specialized in cruises and all-inclusives and Disney's, and love those certifications, right? So you can see the one that I most recently got, CTA, during COVID for lack of anything else to do. So I'm very well aware of what the travel advisor is looking for, how we need to make it easy, as Jodi stated, how we need to be able to contact a human being and have a conversation, which unfortunately in our industry is not always easy to do. And then sometimes once you find somebody who can help you, you're probably never going to talk to that one person again. And that's not how we roll here at Travefy. We have an amazing support team. We do reply pretty quickly. And I'm going to go through all that here. So I'm going to go ahead and give a demo that I would give for somebody who does not have Travefy, even though I know some of you do, just so I can kind of keep the presentation on a level for everybody. And then feel free to post any questions in chat, and Jodi's going to moderate those for me and we'll answer all that we can. And then for those who maybe already have Travefy and want something more in-depth that we don't have time for today, again, always feel free to set up your own one-on-one training, which you can do as many as you want. So if you need assistance with working just on your website or just on itineraries or something like that, you are welcome to do that as well. So let's get started. I'm going to go ahead and share my screen. Let me know that you can see it and how it looks and everything.
Perfect.
Jodi,
it looks good. Yep,
on mute. Okay.
Yeah, I did.
Like, oh no, I lost sound. Okay, great. So just to start off, we started as an itinerary company. We wanted a way for agents to be able to create beautiful proposals easily and seamlessly by doing a drag and drop, saving items, and not always having to start from scratch with a Word document, saving it to a PDF, copying and pasting. From there, we evolved and we added proposals because you can't have an itinerary unless you have a proposal to sell. We do have a simple CRM. We didn't want something on the level of, we'll say, Salesforce, because we have found most advisors don't need all those tools. Again, we wanted to keep it very simple. We do have a forms tool, and from there you'll be able to create a form either from the templates that we have in such as credit card authorization or a trim cancellation form or insurance waiver forms. And then we also added a website just a little over a year ago. And so this has been really nice. This is something we did actually during COVID to get advisors, another way to have everything all in one spot without having to have an a la carte of all these other expenses, things that you're doing. And then again, for way of introduction, I'm Kathy. I'm a member of the sales team here. We also have Doug, and then we have Scott, who's one of our founding members. And I'm wondering if Scott maybe is the person who gave your last presentation, Jodi?
Yeah, it definitely was.
That you mentioned?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
And so feel free to reach out to me after this if you have questions or you want additional information, and I'm happy to help you with that. And then, as Jodi said, we have an amazing support team. Here's just a few people. We have Bonnie, Matt, Kendra, and Haley. These are actually the people that you would get in chat or in email or have one-on-one trainings with. You can reach them daily through live chat. They respond very quickly. You can actually email them in support. We offer dedicated pre-recorded webinars, and we do one-on-one Zoom training. And that one is really key because that's unlimited. And so if you're somebody, we've had people who've taken a dozen one-on-one webinars and training just because they want somebody with them on their screen looking at the same thing at the same time to help them. And we are happy to do that as often as you need it. So now just getting back over here to Travefy. When you go to Travefy, the first thing you're going to see is it usually opens to the trips page. And for those who don't have it yet or are just getting started, the first thing you're going to want to do is go up in here where your name is, and you click your profile. And as you can see, it just loads and tells you what you need. And that's another thing I really love about it, because I don't have a tech background and I'm not a very techie person. And I've had to try to build my websites and try to build my CRMs in the past. And they just made me feel like I was pretty dumb because I couldn't figure it out. They weren't user-friendly for me. We want it to be very user-friendly. We don't want people to have to struggle. And as you can see, just clicking profile, it tells you everything right here that you need to do. So this is what it looks like. You can add your picture, you add your name, any designations, your emails, your contact, your logo, and all you do is hit save and your profile is done. It's as easy as that. So save. Apologize, my internet's been a little slow this morning. So going back over to trips, again, this is what it will look like when you're working on proposals and itineraries that have been approved. The way you start that is you just simply click new trip, and you can choose to make it an itinerary or a proposal, and that's how you get started. Now, to give you an idea of what one might look like when you're done, I'm going to hit preview, and this is going to be what it looks like for your client. It's going to have your profile that we just created. You were able to put in your dates, the name, if you wanted to put any pricing. You can put any content you would like know before you go, your air. Now, we are not attached to a GDS and we're not a booking engine. However, all you do is simply put in either the flight number that your client booked on their own, or if you are actually offering air as well. Then there will be a green check mark, and about 24 to 48 hours prior to departure, this is live and it will update automatically gate changes, time changes, things like that. You can add all your tours, your hotel information, you can see the content, you can see links, all the photos you've added. So this is what it would look like for a client. And we've done it in a way, the formatting, so that it's easy to read on any smartphone, a desktop, or a tablet. And then as you can see, all the days of their itinerary are over here. Now going back up to the top, this is what your client would be able to do. They would either be able to just save it, they could print it. We do have people who like to print. They can also go and download the app, and that way they can do everything on their app. And to show you what that looks like, this is what the app is that Travefy offers for your client. It's free for them to download. It's called Trip Plans. And you'll see it doesn't say Travefy anywhere. It's only your brand because they don't need to know who we are, right? And so again, it's going to have your profile information, your contact information, the trip that you've created. And just to show a few things here, they can just go into here and they will be able to see the itinerary just as I showed you. It is also available offline. So let's say they're already traveling and they're on an excursion and they don't have Wi-Fi, no problem. They can continue to see their itinerary. But the best thing you're going to like is the chat. So this is great so that you can reach out to them in the middle of the trip and just say, hey, just wanted to see how it was swimming with the dolphins last night. Hope you're having a wonderful trip. Can't wait to hear when you get back. Or maybe they have a question and they're on the cruise and they found out there's a wine tasting they would like to sign up for and wanted to know if you could take care of that for them. The chat is great. It's a huge time saver. So you're not trying to communicate always through email or through phone calls. So you'll really enjoy that. But that's what it looks like on their end. So now going back here, again, this is what it looks like on your homepage for your trips. Let's go back to this one. If we highlight which we're going to be working on, you'll see we have a few options. We can edit, we can preview, which is what we just did. We can make a copy. You might want to make a copy. Let's say you're offering two different itineraries, but very similar to Alaska. You can just make a copy and just make those modifications. Or if you're all done, you can archive it. Let's go back into edit. And this is, again, what's going to look like from the agent's perspective. You'll see these are all the days that we're working on here. And this is the itinerary here. And again, you want to be able to easily change what it looks like at the top. You can change your cover photo. You can change the name of the vacation. You can change the pricing, all right here. So just to get started a little bit, how do we add the days? Down here, you simply click New Day. And it always adds at the end, but then it's easy to just move your days around. So you don't have to be concerned that it's in the wrong spot.